Hello my babies, welcome back to my channel. It's India, the stripper goddess. Thank you for coming. As you can see from the title above or below, this video is about why you can't stop stripping. You can't stay out the pole. You can't stop getting that bag, baby. Ah! I love it, I love it, I love it. But I also want you to appreciate your time as a human on this earth and just know that this isn't something that you should be looking at as a forever type of thing. You feel me? But there are a couple of reasons why you can't stop stripping, baby. And we're going to get right into it. Come on.
Stripper money, stripper money. I got that.
Stop. Do you remember the first time that you ever got on stage in the strip club? I do. It was like popping, like it was so many people in there. These particular guys kept coming up to the stage. These customers kept coming up to the stage trying to tempt me. And the house mom was like, she's auditioning, she's auditioning. He's like, well, y'all need to hire her. And I'm like, yes, you better be out here. My angels better be out here repping for me, letting these people know that they need to give this to me. But I remember being on stage, right? And when you're walking there, the house mom's telling you what you need to do, how many songs you need to be up there, blah, 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 blah. And I kind of was freaking out a little bit because if you're in the adult entertainment world, you've heard about breakaway panties. You feel me? If you're working at a new club, you just pop them off on the side and it makes it that much easier. Well, I didn't have that on. So I'm trying to think in my head, how am I going to make this transition from having regular panties on and making it look smooth, you know what I mean? And I remember it was time to do it, it was time to take them off, and I'm just like, I heard my voice in my head go, Rich, if you gonna do it, you better just do it. And I did it. And I remember getting into it, and I looked behind me, because at this club there were multiple girls on stage with you, and I looked behind me, and the girl was just like, they were like, you got it, you got it. They were like, house mom never has anybody on stage this long. I just felt very beautiful. I felt very sexy. I just felt this strong sense of control. Like, wow, like I'm up here and I'm feeling myself and I'm just like, I'm sexy and everybody's recognizing that and it's helping me recognize it more. And I like this feeling and I really enjoy this place right here in this moment. And I think that that's generally why a lot of girls like to do it. Like, obviously, it gets down to the whole nitty-gritty of, like, okay, I need to make money tonight, you feel me? But at the end of the day, like, you get excited. Like, you know that part of your night where you're just like, you're just having fun and you're dancing and every song they play is like, you're not even asking for dancing no more. You're just doing it and you getting money because you're like, this, you got to get it on this song. Like, this is the best song. You gonna get that in your face. Come on. But we get caught up after you've been doing it a while. It's like, all right, well, I hope I make money tonight. Blah, blah, blah. But that feeling when you're like in your freaking bag and the vibe is so right and you're just hitting it and they're playing all your favorite songs. How many of you guys have gotten super excited? It's Friday night, it's Saturday, you know that you're gonna make so much money, and then you go in and you just have a bad night and you continue to like carry that energy with you to where you kind of forget why you're there. You kind of forget how good it felt, but you can't stop because the money is so good, especially when you are so good at what you do. That's why it's so hard to stop. That's why you see girls that are obviously well past the prime of when they should be dancing and they just can't stop doing it. But the thing about it is, while you're in your bag, while you're feeling great about it, while you're getting money, invest in yourself. Learn as much as you can about being a boss, because you are a boss. You're going into an establishment with zero and you're coming out a hero, baby. That's something to be so proud about. I remember when I first started making money, I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, I don't even know how this is happening. Like, you know when you count your money at the end of the night and you're like, I don't even know how I made this. How did I make this money? How did I make this much money? When did it happen? I remember one moment being in the penthouse, and I thought to myself, this is freaking awesome. And it's all because I came to this establishment tonight that I was put in this position to just make money. It was a customer. It was a big convention in town. Conventions are really big in Atlanta when you dance. This guy just came to stage while I was up there and handed me $100 bill. Then when I got off, he gave me another $100 bill. Then when I wanted something to drink, he gave me another $100 bill. He was just passing out hundreds. I'm just like, you better be out here. But there's so many great experiences in the club, and there can be some tough ones too. And that's why I wanted to create this channel, because everybody has tough times, but it's about how you rise above those challenges. If you have a bad night, don't go in the next night with a little attitude on you. Go in knowing that you're going to shine and you're going to kill it, because at the end of the day, the average dancer is making a lot more money than the average person. So it's something to appreciate. I remember when I first started, you start making all that money, and it was like one night I came home and I probably made like, I don't know, like maybe like $350 or $4. And my girl looked at me and she was like, you need to chill out. She was like, you remember when you were just broke a month ago? She was like, B, you made $900 last night, and you made $600 the night before that, and I'm just like, okay, when you put it like that, it's a lot to be thankful for. It's a great feeling when you can walk in and be your beautiful self and charm these men and get them to enjoy you, and you don't have to do too much. How many times have you made money and you're just like, whoa, I barely even danced? Like, a lot of people think that being an adult entertainer, and it can be, there are some girls that are doing the most, you know what I mean? But you can also make so much money and be doing the minimum. So these are the reasons why you can't stop dancing, because it's like, where are you going to get a better deal at? Where are you going to get, you being a boss is a better deal. You investing in yourself is a better deal. You following the footsteps of your true self, what you're passionate about, that is a better deal, because eventually you're not going to want to dance anymore. And you don't want to be that stripper in the club that's hating every moment. You're on stage. I went to a club one time, and it was like, the girls were like, I felt like this had to have been what it was like to see Cardi B dancing in New York. These girls were on stage like hype. They were doing all kinds of stuff that I never really seen in person, because I'm used to dancing at gentleman clubs. It's classy. There's so many rules and regulations. They called a girl on stage and nobody was doing anything, and she was literally up there like this, hands folded. I was like, what? And they were just letting this happen. You don't want to be that girl. You don't ever want to be that girl. You don't ever want to feel like that. You don't ever want to be in the club looking like you don't want to be there. Because when you wake up, either you made it or you didn't. But you live. You live to see another day. And when you live to see that another day, you need to take it in your hands and make it the best that you can. You feel me? No, but do you really, really feel me though? You can't stop dancing because you're a party girl. It's great to like feel like you're at the club, but you're making money too. You know what I mean? You're at the club, you're partying, they're playing your songs, they're calling you to the stage, you're feeling good, you got all your girls with you, you got your dancer friends. It's like really, really fun. Mostly I dance solo, but I've had instances where I had partners, and those are like the funnest nights of your life, because it's like having your homegirl in the club, but you guys are looking out for each other on the back end, like, we're gonna make this money. You know what I mean? If she gets a customer, she gonna put you on. If you get a customer, you're gonna put her on. And next thing you know, you're like hanging out with your homegirl and you guys are making money. And it's so fun. And it's so easy once you get the right girl. At the end of the day, it don't take much to make the money. I used to go in and be on the floor probably about 10:45, 11. I've even gotten there at almost 1 o'clock in the morning and still walked out with a bag, because to me, it's not always about how much time you're there. It's about what you do with the time that you have while you're there. So if you're gonna get there at 7 o'clock, but you're sitting around going back and forth to the dressing room over and over. You keep changing your outfit. You're not talking to anybody. When you do talk to people, you acting funny. No, that's not gonna do it. I would get there right in the heat of it, and I would be like Sonic. Boop, 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 boop. You got hit up. Everybody just got hit up in the club by me. And now I'm leaving before everybody, because that was my thing too. I'm gonna get there the latest, and I'm gonna leave before everybody with a bag. That is addictive. It's addictive. It's like you just get so used to it. You know what I mean? A regular person's weekend is like your Monday, so you're just like you're on this whole different speed of light. But I tell people the strip club is like the casino. You know, you walk in and it's one time, and then you walk out and there's a whole nother time, and you gotta just do the most that you can do. So if you're in your bag right now and you're working at a club and you're making hella money, keep that energy, keep doing that, keep doing it, and try to save as much money as you can. Try to save as much. Don't try, just do it, sis. Save as much money as you can. Because trust me, in the heat of it, it feels wonderful. Like, oh, I can have a condo. I can have a Range Rover. I can do this. I can do that. And now all of a sudden you're living to pay off these things. You're living to maintain this lifestyle. Everybody's situation is different. But what I'm saying is, like, a lot of people start dancing and they feel like, oh my gosh, this is my lifestyle now. Next thing you know, you're losing cars and you're losing this and you're losing that, because you can't keep that momentum up. It's a momentum. And you will have your days when you don't feel like being there. So just do the best that you can, sis, with the time that you got. Kill it while you can. And if you're ready to get out and do something way better with your time, with your life. But if you're not there yet, enjoy it, because it's a really fun ride. Thank you for coming to my channel. It's India, the stripper goddess, darling. And we will talk next time. Bye.